Hey ladies, what's up? It's Brittany and Marcia here, and we are coming at you with the March MP Rewind. Essentially what this is, ladies, this is a rewind of the month of March, everything that happened in the month of March, and everything that you guys actually get in your MP newsletter in your email, but we decided to do it on video instead.
Perfect. With that being said, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it. We're going to start out with our Member of the Month for March. Member of the Month was Monica Escoval. Monica is a founding member and has been with us for almost 2 years now. Within that 2-year time frame, she's lost a total of 30 pounds. She's a mom of 2, actually of a most recent birth, her child, a baby girl who is now 6 months old. Monica typically works out on average 2 to 3 times per week, very consistent, so we do want to, however, give her the utmost congratulations on being Member of the Month. With that being said, we're going to go into the birthdays of March. I have a list here that I want to make sure that I acknowledge everyone's names on the list. We had Salma, who celebrated her birthday March 4th, Liz, who celebrated her birthday March 6th, Sharice, who celebrated hers March 7th, Shauna, March 10th, Christine, March 10th, Lynn, March 10th, Jessica, March 10th. That was a lot of birthdays for March 10th. Karen, March 12th. We have Rachel was March 14th, Julie was also March 14th, Angelica March 15th, Agnes March 15th, Jennifer the 16th, Rowena the 17th, Lizette the 19th, Sabiha 23rd, Anna was March 24th, alongside Christine was also March 24th, Edith March 26th, let's see here, Ida and Donna was also March 26th alongside Donna. We have Alexa the 27th, and we saved the best for last, Chrissy, who was March 28th. So we had a lot of birthdays for the month of March. So
happy
again,
birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, ladies. We are always excited to be able to give you some sort of acknowledgement there. We also have, Brittany, is the top 10 visits. You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so the top visits of the month is something that we've been doing since we actually opened MP, and we like to acknowledge the ladies who are coming multiple times throughout the month and who are really dedicating their time to their fitness inside the studio. So we're acknowledging the top 10 people and the amount of times they visited the studio in the month of March.
That's
so,
awesome.
Without further ado,
let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the top visit of the month with 22 visits for the month of March was Lauren Zook. So congratulations, Lauren. From there, we have Lilia with 21. We actually have Jen with 21. Rosie with 21. Lizzie with 21. We had a lot of people who visit very consistently. Minnie with 21. Colleen with 21. Caitlin with 20 visits for the month of March. Priyanka also had 20 visits for the month of March. And with 19 visits, we had 2 other ladies. Looks like Natalia and Katrina. So congratulations for being consistent and having those top visits, the top 10 visits for March.
Congratulations to you, ladies. The next thing we're going to go on to is the March recap of events. We had a ton of events in March. We had an awesome, fun-filled month of March for events. I'm actually going to steal this, because all of the recaps are on here. So we're going to start with the bingo that we actually did. I want to just take time to say how proud we are of all of you guys who took part in the bingo event.
Yes.
We'll be announcing the bingo event probably a couple days after this airs, or maybe tomorrow when it does air. But the bingo is, you had to black out your entire bingo card, from doing box jumps, from doing wall sits, to ordering Muscle Maker Girl, to leaving your review on Facebook, to bringing a buddy to class. There were so many different things on this bingo card. It was so great to see you guys completing
a lot of
those
good
things.
feedback from the ladies at Sands. It was really challenging and actually kind of took their typical fitness to a whole nother level.
Yeah, so if you blacked out your bingo card, you got your name entered in a drawing to win a free month. So Ashley, our studio manager, will be taking care of that once she goes through all the bingo cards, because there was a ton of you. I think there was over 70 of you guys that did the bingo cards.
A lot.
And then she's going to go through those, make sure that they're legit bingos, make sure that everything is done, and then we will tally the results, draw the name, and get that announced to you guys soon. So thank you guys for participating in that. The next thing we're going to go with is Dr. Eric from Integrated Physical Health.
He's a great guy.
Is amazing, yes. And he actually owns a practice just down the street from us in Roselle on Irving Park Road. I know a lot of ladies are now going to visit him, which is awesome. He actually did chair massages here on the 3rd of March for a few hours in the morning on that Saturday. I know a lot of you guys got a chance to take advantage of that, so thank you for taking advantage of that, and thank you for patronizing the local businesses, which I think is great.
Yes.
So that was with Dr. Eric on the 3rd.
Thanks, Eric, for that. We really appreciate that.
Yes, shout out to Dr. Eric at Integrated Physical Health. If you guys need chiro physical therapy, he's the guy to go see.
Free consults as well.
Yes, exactly. The next one is our St. Baldrick's Charity Burn. St. Baldrick's is a great cause that we were so happy to be able to donate to, ladies.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming in that Saturday and just working your tails off. You guys were able to help us raise over $172 for that cause that we actually got to donate to St. Baldrick's. So that was on the 17th. Thank you so much for that. I know Lauren and Jamie had a competition on that one, and I think
that was awesome.
Lauren might have got more calories than Jamie did on last.
So there's a total of roughly 17,000 calories burned within that weekend, which is super awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing. So thank you for that. The next one is Fabletics, our sweat and shop. That was so much fun.
So much fun.
We had a blast at Fabletics. So thank you, Fabletics at Woodfield Mall, for hosting that event for us. We truly appreciate you guys. That's the second event we've held there. We had a workout. We got to shop in the store by ourselves.
Yes.
A lot of ladies saved 40 to 50% off on all the stuff in the store, which was crazy. I think Erin Lowing, if I want to mention her, because she was like, I got up to the register and my total was like $300, and then I ended up paying like less than $100 for all my stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. So that was an awesome event. Thank you, Fabletics, for that.
That's a great turnout. We had about roughly 30 women that showed up for that. So
that was a lot of fun. The next one was the monthly open house weigh-ins. I can't lie, those have been a little small lately. So make sure, ladies, if you guys are wanting to track your results here at the studio on a monthly basis and really find out if you are getting results, right? And if you're not, how can we help you do that?
Yes.
The open house weigh-ins are a great time to take advantage of that. They happen every third Sunday of the month from 3 to 5 in the afternoon on Sunday. So make sure that you guys start coming in for those and getting weighed in, especially if it's difficult to do before classes and things like that. This is just a great time to be able to come in.
So
and
we always hold that at the third week of every month, correct?
Yeah, third Sunday of every month. So the next one we're going to talk about is Kettlebell Clinic. So the Kettlebell Clinic was done on Saturday the 24th with Coach Tiffany and Coach Sabrina. That was an awesome thing to see a lot of you ladies coming in here and really learning great technique when it comes to grip and how to use the kettlebells and how to do proper kettlebell swings and push presses and a lot of stuff like that. It was a great time to see all of you ladies in here and just learning and immersing yourself in a new style of fitness, something to add to your arsenal and your toolkit when it comes to your fitness and health. So thank you for participating in that. Thank you, Coach Tiffany and Coach Sabrina, for taking the time out of your day to help the ladies do that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the girls' night out. So first off, thank you to our fun committee for putting that event together. I know sometimes that gets a little hard with you guys all coming in at different times and having different schedules to get together and plan those things. So that was a lot of fun. We had shared recipes. People brought different foods, different wines. We played lots of games. It was just a really great time to network with you guys.
Yes.
And come in a little bit less like a little less, a more casual environment.
Yeah, more laid back.
Yeah. Go ahead. I think Marcy wants to talk about her catchphrase experience.
No, not at all. So I'm sure the ladies that were there, I kind of was, what would you call it?
She was a little competitive, but it's okay.
That sounds about right.
Friendly competition.
So it was a very friendly competition. I want to back up a second. For those that are watching in the audience, what is the Fun Committee?
So the Fun Committee, this is just a committee, a group of women who volunteer their time to plan the social events essentially here at the studio.
Yes.
So they get together and they're planning different social events that you guys can take part in. If you want to be involved in that, get a hold of Ashley. You can either email her at asuski@midwestperform.com or visit her at the front desk when you see her in the studio.
Yes.
And I know she would be happy to have you on the committee. So the Fun Committees, they're great. They're
Thank
so
you,
much
ladies.
fun. So thank you for that. We really appreciate that. Guys, be on the lookout for those girls' nights. We highly encourage you guys to come in here and just be casual with the people that are at the studio and just really get involved with them, because it's always nice to be able to kind of take down your hair a little bit and have a little bit of fun, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, not only that, it's also a good time for them to see other people outside of their regular class times that they don't typically get to see. So again, be able to take advantage of that as well.
Yeah, it's like network and drink wine and eat some good food. It was a lot of fun. That is the March recap. So bingo, chair massages, St. Baldrick's, Fabletics, weigh-ins, kettlebell clinic, girls night out. March was an amazing month.
It was an
full
amazing
of
event.
so much fun stuff, but I gotta say, April is gonna be pretty fun too. And that kind of brings me to I wanna talk about the upcoming events for April, and I think this is a big one. This is a huge one for us.
Yes.
Orenda, our annual member appreciation banquet.
Yes.
Marcy, do you want to talk a little bit about Orenda and kind of the basis behind it, and then we'll go into the dates and times and
Most
all that
definitely. So
stuff.
essentially, it's a great way for us to show our gratitude towards our members here at the studio. So it's more or less almost like an annual customer appreciation. So we're extremely excited about that. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, it's not too late. Make sure to visit, again, Ashley at the front desk. She'd be more than happy to assist you in getting those tickets reserved for you. It is, correct me if I'm wrong, April 21st.
No, April 28th.
28th. Yes, that's why I had the reassurance. April 28th.
Yes, April 28th at the Eaglewood Resort in
Fit-Ranks is
Itasca. So that is an amazing resort. They have, they're going to block off a set of rooms for us. So if you guys want to stay the night, dance the night away. We're going to have a DJ, great supper. We're going to bring some speakers in. We're just going to have a lot of fun that night. It's a very, I would say, more classy event. So get a dress. Like Tiffany's been saying, classy gives you an excuse to shave your legs and get your eyebrows done and get your nails done, right? And actually do your hair and put your makeup on. So that's on the 28th at Eaglewood Resort in Itasca. Visit Ashley at the front desk. Tickets are $75. That covers your meal and open bar for 2 hours. And I believe it also gets you a couple raffle tickets to be entered to win a free year of membership here in our studio.
Not only that, there's a lot of other things that are taking place as well as far as raffle drawing. So I'm super excited about that. So.
Yeah, I think Fabletics is donating an outfit.
Yes.
F.O.M.O is donating some products. We've got Famous Dave's is doing some stuff. There's a whole list of different baskets and different donations that are being done that you guys have an opportunity to get your hands on. I know that some of you guys have gotten raffle tickets by winning certain different things that are going on in the studio. I also know that our trainers are going to be doing some different competitions in classes to give away raffle tickets for the event. But make sure you have to be present to win.
Yes.
And the tickets are not transferable. So you have to be present at the gala to actually win the prize. So make sure you get your tickets at the front desk. April 28th starts at 6 o'clock. We're super excited about that. So that's the biggest thing we've got going on in April. The second biggest thing is Fit-Ranks, and I'm going to let Marcia talk a little bit about Fit-Ranks since that's kind of her area.
So Fit-Ranks is something that we used to do actually every other month. It's a great way for you to gauge your fitness with inside the studio. So essentially, is what you're paying here at the studio paying off? So it's a benchmark that you have an assortment of different exercises ranging from different categories from strength to cardio. Are you getting stronger? Are you getting faster, right? So we did, however, change that from every other month to now every quarter.
Yeah, we're doing it quarterly because we want to give you guys the opportunity to really work on some of the things that you want to work on when it comes to your Fit-Ranks test. So if you guys have taken the Fit-Ranks test, maybe you didn't pass the first time, which is totally okay. You know what you need to work on. It's going to give you opportunity, a little bit longer of an opportunity to work on those things so that when you do take the test, you feel 100% prepared. So that is
most definitely
Saturday the 21st.
The 21st.
Times will be announced. Coach Tiffany will be announcing times for that when it gets a little bit closer. So be on the lookout for nominations and times for testing on that Saturday.
Nominations normally take place the week leading up to the actual testing. So again, nominations are based on a couple different things, just in case you're wondering how to be nominated. And that's based on your class attendance, how many times you're attending class, and is it consistently. So again, make sure that you get in here, if not every day, every other day. So that's one way. Again, you also have to be a member here for at least a minimum of 2 months to really gauge your fitness to see if you're truly getting to that next level.
So if you've noticed coming into the studio, we do have the ranking system above the coat rack.
Yes.
That is the fitness or the Fit-Ranks ranking system. And then you'll also notice in the back by the barbells that we do have a small screen that we're working on actually displaying our ladies' names digitally who have passed their tests and what levels they are on. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be getting that done probably within the next few weeks. So just be on the lookout for that on the digital screen in the back to see where your other fierce females are at and what they've accomplished. So that pretty much sums up April. We're going to keep April pretty quiet just because we have the annual banquet at the end of the month, and we just really want you guys to participate in that and be at that banquet. So Fit-Ranks and Orenda are the only two things that we've got on deck for the month of April. So
perfect. Next topic of conversation would be our Member Recognition Wednesday. So every week, every Wednesday, I should say, we'd like to recognize a member within the studio based on their accomplishments that they've done thus far. We're going to start for the first week of March. It was on March 7th. We did nominate Angie Castillo for that, if you want to kind of tell the nomination or why Angie was recognized for Recognition Wednesday.
So Angie has been recognized because not only is she super dedicated to being in the studio,
very dedicated,
at least 4, sometimes 5 or 6 times a week. She has had quite the transformation. I know she shared it in the group. She's lost a ton of weight on her own journey. She works out consistently. She's very consistent with her eating. She's taken part in the barbell clinics and a lot of the other things that we've got going on here. So just congratulations to you, Angie. Keep up the good work. I know she's been a great accountability buddy as well to Donna. So thank you for what you do, Angie. We're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what else you get to accomplish.
Yes, girl, keep up that great work. For the second week of March, on March 14th, we have Christina that we nominated. Christina Tamayo? Tamayo. Christina is also consistent. She typically works out on average about 3 times a week, and she's been with us for almost a year now. So what's really nice is that she's also one of those ladies that if you're new to the studio coming in, she'd be more than happy to be able to assist you with any sort of exercise maybe you're not quite familiar with. So again, kudos to you, Christina, for being nominated for Recognition Wednesday for March 14th. The third Recognition Wednesday, so the third week of March, March 21st, we have Elizabeth Merritt. Elizabeth is a phenomenal, fierce female. She actually was just on our last episode of Coffee with MP. She's gotten some amazing results here within the studio. I want to say about
41
pounds. Yeah, that is crazy, 41 pounds. So kudos to you, Elizabeth, for getting that. And then the last one, this is amazing. We had for the last week of March, March 28th, we had a lot of ladies who participated in the Shamrock Shufflers that was actually held in downtown Chicago, which was a 6K run, I believe. It wasn't a 5K, it was somewhere around there. We actually have a list of those ladies' names, so I would just want to make sure that I have them all here. Lilia was one of them who participated in that. We have Kelly, which is actually our registered dietitian who took place in that Shamrock Shuffler run. Let's see here. Andrea Pita, thank you so much, Andrea, for participating in that as well.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the new members in our studio. So we have quite a few new members actually in the studio in the month of March. I'm going to go through your names. So we have Lindsay Burkamp, Christine DeChavez, Lynn Grove, Sabine Hafiz, Navi Lau, I think it's Lau. I haven't actually got the pronunciation on your last name yet. Michelle Lee, Julie Moffat, Jennifer Maines, Natalia, Jessica Mueller, Erica, Gabriella, Snay, Ashley, Larasha, Melissa, Lourdes, Christine, and Kimberly. Thank you so much, ladies. We're so excited to have you guys as a part of our Fierce Female family. However you came to us, I know Christine actually came back to us after a little bit of a break from the 6-week challenge. So welcome, ladies, to our Fierce Female family. If you want to give them a welcome and let them know kind of the amenities and how to find that stuff out, maybe?
Most definitely. If you're wanting to learn more information, we actually have, when you sign up, you should have already received the amenity check sheet that has everything that we have here in the studio to offer. If you haven't done so or received that, make sure to do so through our studio manager, Ashley.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things for you guys to be taking advantage of here. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to either reach out to Ashley, one of the girls at the front desk, your coaches, another Fierce Female, or us. If you see us in the studio, we'll be more than happy to help you with that kind of stuff. So the next thing I have on my list is the exercise tip of the month. And I'm gonna give you the tip, but I'm gonna have Marcia talk a little bit about this as she's kind of the trainer extraordinaire here. So the exercise tip for the month is stretching after workouts. Marcia, why is that important?
I love to give the metaphor when, if you have or know or heard of the Laffy Taffy candy, that's extremely hard. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like it's made of a lot of syrup. It's typically, the texture is extremely hard, and you get it in a little wrapped piece of paper, right? So this candy, I like to compare our muscles to that candy. When the candy is hard and it's cold outside and you try to split it in half, it breaks, right? And that's the same way our muscles work, as opposed to that Laffy Taffy in a warmer climate. When you break it in half, what does it do? It actually stretches. And again, that's the same way our muscles work. So it's extremely important to be able to do the isolation style stretches after the workout versus before the workout. So if you notice, when we do our actual warm-ups, it's more of a isometric type of style of warm-ups versus being able to do the isolation style afterwards. So it's crucial to be able to incorporate that, not just every once in a while, but be consistent and do it every single time.
And I think that's something that our coaches really preach a lot on, is stretching before and after the classes. Marcia, can you tell these guys how they can actually get a guide to those stretches?
Most definitely. So if you're wondering some tips on how to be able to, what types of stretches you are wanting to do, be on the lookout to receive that in your newsletter feed. The topic headline will be newsletter, March newsletter, and it will be a link that would actually be incorporated in there that you can click on there and be able to see different types of styles of stretches depending on the different types of muscle groups.
Perfect. Okay, so after that, we're going to talk about Wellness Wednesday. Kelly is our registered dietitian, and she does every single Wednesday of the month. She comes at you live on Facebook with a Wellness Wednesday tip. Some of these tips are things that I know a lot of you guys could really use in your day-to-day life. So on the 7th, she actually talked about navigating the grocery store and how to go and actually buy groceries at the grocery store, what to look for, where to shop, how to shop, all those different kinds of things. So there's that. On the 21st, she talked about her 1 week free nutrition challenge. So Kelly was nice enough to put an entire meal plan together for an entire week and give it away for free to a bunch of, there's probably 50 of you.
54. Yeah.
54 lucky ladies. So, Marcy, do you want to recap that week free challenge just briefly for these guys as we move through this?
Yeah, so there was a lot of different challenges that Kelly had them do, and a couple of them I'll give an example of. It consisted of them being able to watch a Facebook Live Wellness Wednesday within our private Facebook group. Again, thank you, Kelly, for being able to take the time out of your schedule. We know how busy you are, to be able to compile a list of different challenges for our fierce females here in the studio. I'm going to kind of give examples of some of those challenges and what they consisted of. One of which was to be able to participate on one Wellness Wednesday Facebook Live within our page. Kelly goes and talks about a specific topic. Another one was check-ins. They had to check in. I believe it was the middle of the week to just kind of see how things were going with them. They actually had to post pictures on the different meals that Kelly provided. So it was really cool to see a lot of the ladies were really engaging inside that Facebook group page. So that was super exciting. So again, thank you ladies for being able to do that. So we did, however, Kelly did decide to announce the winner for being able to do that challenge. Who was that again?
It was actually Kat. So our girl Kat actually won a free month of nutrition coaching with Kelly because of her participation in the week challenge. So congratulations to you, Kat. We're super proud of you. I know Kelly's really excited to work with you. So we look forward to seeing your results from that free month with Kelly. The next thing that we're going to talk about is on the 29th of March, she actually did just recently did a Wellness Wednesday on debunking popular health products,
yes.
Which I thought was really great because she talked a lot about different health products that a lot of people think are healthy, but they're not necessarily healthy. So look at that and check that out because that was a great Wellness Wednesday. So those are the Wellness Wednesdays for the month of March. So the last thing we're going to talk about for the newsletter is the recipe of the month, and the recipe of the month
just keep going.
is poached salmon. I'm actually going to tell you why we're laughing, and I can't do this without laughing because Marcia earlier today was like, "Is that poached?" And I'm like, "No, it's poached." So that's why we're laughing. It's actually poached. This is the beauty of having two people who just don't care about being kind of funny on camera. So poached salmon. The recipe of the month is poached salmon, and the recipe will actually be in your newsletter. So be on the lookout for that March newsletter. It will be included in there. Poached salmon with veggies. Serves 4 to 6 people. It looks delicious. So I'm excited to see some of you ladies who are trying the poached salmon recipe that Kelly actually provided to you guys. So with that being said, we're going to kind of close out our broadcast.
Yes, and we just want to be able to thank some of our sponsors that we have here with us today, which is our popular by demand here at the studio. A lot of our ladies who are either taking the level 1 or Formula 1. We won't go in depth in that, but ladies, if you haven't tried it out, there's always samples here at the studio for you to try before you buy. And again, as always, Fit Aid, which is a great recovery for after your workout. So anything you'd like to add before?
No, I'm just excited to be able to bring these rewinds to you ladies once a month at the end of every month to recap everything cool that we've got going on in the studio. If we haven't seen you in the studio, we love you guys. We're proud of all the progress that you guys are making, and we truly hope to see you guys in the studio soon.
Bye.
Bye.